Okay, so thanks. So here are a few highlights on marine species in the French economic zone, but not only. So it's about the yellow gorgonian, Eunicella cavolini. So I work both in Marseille at the Aix-Marseille University and in Paris at the the National Museum of Natural History. So why do we work on this species? This is one of the most frequent gorgonian. Gorgonians are cnidaria. They belong to octocorals. They are, as other gorgonians, engineer species. That means they create three-dimensional habitats, which are important in biodiversity. And these species can be present in contrasted habitats, I mean in different ecological conditions. For example, different depth from very shallow conditions, around 5 meters here in Marseille, up to more than 100 meters, which means different temperatures, among other variables. It can be observed near anthropized sites, for example, near pollution sources. You can see below, I don't know if you see my arrow, but you can see the distribution of this species, and it's present in the north and the south of the Western Mediterranean basin, for example. So this questions the adaptive abilities of this species. And recently it has been impacted by marine heat waves. So the adaptive abilities are also questioned about the contemporary evolution of this species. So what are we currently doing on this species and why a genome will be interesting for that? We are already studying the transcriptome stability or plasticity through transplant experiments and during marine heat waves. We have rad sequencing data about the genetic structure of this species and along with 16S metabarcoding to study the holobiont diversity. For example, we have shown that there are some differences in holobiont composition at short distance near Marseille. And with rad sequencing and transcriptome, we also recently shown that there is hybridization between this species and the congeneric Eunicella singularis. So going further with genomes and working with collaborators from Marseille and also Portugal with Jean-Baptiste Ledoux, we will work on studying speciation and interrogation. Also to try to test if we can identify loci which could be involved in adaptation to different conditions, and also work on evolutionary inferences, such as the demographic evolution of this species and the speciation processes. And I guess that's all. I try to keep in the 3 minutes, so let me know if you have some questions.